Hey YouTube, it's your girl Diva Dimples. I know y'all probably been looking for me. It's been about 2 months. What are you gonna do? I mean, I'm not even gonna give you an excuse. You know how your kids give you excuse about something they did? All I can say is that I miss you guys. And the only reason why I haven't updated is because actually life, you know, working, traveling. Um, I had to take because I thought about you guys. I was like, oh my God. I said, you know what? I don't want to be like one of those people where, because I was following people in the beginning and then all of a sudden they disappeared and I felt like my lifeline was cut off. So I was like, I need to make a video and I need to be consistent. And I told you I'm probably going to be doing a monthly now, but yeah, this is too long. I think it's like 2 months now since I've done an update. So I thank you guys. I want to thank you guys. I'm sorry for just being understanding, because when you get here, you'll see what I'm talking about when I say life. I mean, because I think about it now, I'm like, well, I wonder what I was doing before I had surgery. Was I a big lazy couch potato? Because now I'm all over the place. I'm always going somewhere. I'm always invited somewhere. I just got back from Vegas. And of course, what is the saying? What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, let me get to the point, because I know y'all don't want to hear about my personal life, even though it may be juicy. But well, all is well with me. Now currently I am a year and 4 months out. I'm happy. I still wouldn't change a thing. Of course, with anything, there's the pros and the cons. The pros is as I be a cheerleader every day, that weight loss and getting the weight off you is the main goal, because people don't realize weight kills you. You know, it kills you with diabetes, high blood pressure, whatever your thing may be. But it's just not a good thing. And we want to live healthy. We want to live smart. And I just think that if we can do something about it, why not? Like I said again, I won't change a thing. What I would say is that for you guys that has had the surgery, and even probably for you guys that's on the way, make sure you just stick to your plan. Because sometimes you get sidetracked, and I always tell you guys all the time, if you fall off the track or you do something that's out of place or you eat something that's out of place, that's not the end of the world. You just have to stay on track, and that's what I find myself doing as of now. Well, let me begin, which I thought I already did. Well, currently I'm at, drumroll, 152. I think from my last update, that's probably I don't know how much you guys should know. I think I was 154 the last time I talked to you guys. I'm 152. So like in 2 months I lost 2 pounds, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You might say, golly, you haven't lost any weight, but to say I've lost like almost 110 pounds, my body is saying, hey, this is where I want to be. And that's what I'm finding out now. This is the comfortable area where I feel like I can maintain, because I'm not trying to get to a point where, oh, I'm losing all this weight. I mean, because you have to stop losing. Think about it. Your body's just not going to lose to get to 0 pounds. Duh. But I think your body loses until it gets to a comfortable weight. And of course, by pushing your body and doing things like that, you can probably get it past that comfort zone. But I want to be able to maintain a sensible size and be able to eat healthy and not diet or have to exercise vigorously to kill myself. I want to be able to eat healthy, exercise in a moderate thing, because before the before the surgery I was barely exercising at all. So I want to keep something that's obtainable. That's what we have to think about. You know, y'all set your goals, be like, oh, well, I'm going to lose 200 pounds, which just depends on how big you are, excuse me. But, you know, I want to be a size 2. Is that feasible? I was a size 18, 20. I currently lost 100, like almost 110 pounds. I'm in size 6, 4, depending, 6, 4, 8. I'm a definite 8. But 6s, depending on how it's made or who make it, if it's cheap, if it's expensive. Excuse me, my nose always itch when I make a video, which is weird. But yes, so like I said again, I'm at 152. I haven't lost any gain any weight, thank God, because I'm maintaining. And I'm maintaining by still drinking water, a lot of water, and I had slacked up on that. And yes, drink a lot of water, and also make sure that you definitely want to drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, because it's been just so hot this summer. And you want to eat the right things. Like, I've given up fried food, fast food. I've given up mainly pastas and rice. And of course I stay in the South, so we have the red beans and rice, we have the pasta, jambalaya. And I kid you not, the other day, I haven't had rice in a long time, and I was eating some red beans and I wanted some rice, but I was like, no, I haven't had it, and I haven't had a taste for it, so I don't want it. I took a half a spoonful and just sprinkled a little rice and put the beans on top, and it just gave me the little taste I wanted, but at the same time I wasn't really eating. So I like pasta. And what I'm finding that I'm doing now, I'm getting better with judging what I want to eat. And you have to always think about it. Like I told you, I've been traveling, so like we had to stop sometimes along the road, and we'll get fast food. So of course, if my friends going in there, they're getting chicken or hamburgers, of course I can't eat that, for one. I could, but I don't want to. And then all the bad stuff makes me sick, which is a good thing. It's not like, oh my God, my favorite food was a bacon cheeseburger with steak fries before the surgery, and now I can't even eat a hamburger at all. It just, yeah, I don't even eat it. I don't even try, I guess. So like I was saying again, so like we'll be on the road, and what I have to do is, okay, I'm like, okay, well, Burger King is the only thing, or McDonald's is the only thing that's in the area. So hey, you have to make the best of it. So you go in McDonald's, and you don't have to get a number one, a Big Mac. You go in there thinking, okay, I want to maintain, I want to be healthy. And you select something, salad, there's so many fruit things. Look at the kid meals for the small portions. Chick-fil-A is always a healthy. They have soup, salad. I love Chick-fil-A. When I go to Wendy's, the only thing I get is chili. Stuff like that. So what I'm just trying to say is that we have to also not only exercise and live smart, we have to think smart. Like when I'm in the grocery store, I read labels and things of that nature. So that's just a little tidbit of like some of the things that some of the tips that you can use to basically maintain. Now, I did want to talk to you guys about just your general health. One thing that we can't lose focus on, and that I'm also, at this point where, people think, okay, the weight is off, I'm at my goal, what now? What now is basically, like, now I have to take my vitamins, and I hate taking pills, and I learned my lesson from that. And that's one thing you want to make sure you do. You stick to your plan and what your doctor said, because I was like, stop taking my calcium pills and stuff like that, and all that has an effect on different things. You stop taking one thing, your hair starts shitting, different effects. We need our vitamins, and because we don't get that much food, we have to take all those vitamins. As much as it kills me to take pills, I have to take them all, because when I went for my last checkup, I think I was low on B12, B1, and something else. So I was like, oh, I don't want, and they was telling me the side effects that it could happen. So of course I don't want those things. And I'm always cold now, because maybe all that insulation is gone. So I just have to take all those things in consideration, that one thing affects another. So it's basically, I'd have to stay healthy by taking my vitamins, drinking my water. So you still have to do the right thing and basically stick to the plan. If you stick to the plan, it's just like, how the people like, oh, why you had surgery? All you had to do was eat and exercise. And now you think about it, that's really all. If you eat right, moderate portions, and exercise, yeah, you could, but it's easier said than done. So all I'm saying is that it's easier said than done, but you just stick to it the best way you can, and don't beat up on yourself if you can. Like I said again, exercise is good. Take your meds, follow your doctor's advice. Even now, even a year and 4 months out, I don't know if my doctor had the miracle hands, which is a good thing for me. Dr. Thomas Lavin here in Metairie, Louisiana / New Orleans, Louisiana, basically, where I still have restriction. And I don't know if you guys feel this too, where like I can eat something, like a piece of chicken. Oh my God, I only can take like 2 bites still, and I'm a year and like whatever out. And it just depends on what it is, because if I eat crab meat or something soft like that that's wet, I can eat a little more, but I still have great restriction. Now, of course, as we always know, certain bad things like chips, you can eat more chips than that, because I guess it's crunching it down or whatever like that. But I try to stay away from stuff with preservatives and stuff like that. And like I said again, I have chips every now and then, but I don't indulge in it. I don't, sit there and just eat a whole bag of chips like I used to do, you know. So I mean, I'm really thinking about what I'm putting into my body. And for the first time, I don't know if you know, we talked about this too, about just being proud of what you accomplish. You know, because a lot of people tell you this is the easy way out. Hell no, it's not the easy way out. You know, we have a lot that we go through to get through this surgery, and I thank God whoever came up with the vertical sleeve, because I would have never imagined in a million years that my life would have changed so much. It's just so funny how people accept you, you know, differently. I mean, they don't even look at you weird. You know, I guess when you're in, and don't get me wrong, this has happened to me, and this by no means do I ever want to be one of those people. Now, I was a heavy girl, and as I used to say, I was fat fine. And I wondered, and I guess people looked at me like that. Now that I'm smaller, I'm not trying to be funny, but big people stand out to me. And it's not nothing I'm trying to do intentionally, because I was once there. So I can say, okay, well, yeah, I was her size, or I was damn near that size. But I'd be like, oh my God. And I'd be like, I want to tell everybody about the surgery. I want to be the vertical sleeve fairy, where I just hand out vertical sleeve cards to everybody in the world, which I know that's just not possible. But I'm looking, I was like, oh my God. And I never want to be one of those people that, because I'm like, I know somebody did me that along the way. But like I said, again, you know, this is hard work. We don't let nobody tell you this is the easy way out, because we still have to put work in it, exercise, eat right, maintain, think about it. And one thing that I've stopped doing, I'm proud that I had the surgery. You know, a lot of people, there's a lot of shame that come with it. They don't want to tell people on their work. They don't want to tell people on their family. And at the end of the day, it is nobody's business but yours. So you do have the right to tell whoever you want, or if you don't want to tell them, that's how I feel. But you know, I felt like you know, weird when people ask me, oh, well, how did you lose the weight? I felt like I had to tell everybody in the world about the surgery. No, I don't, because right at this point, guess what I'm doing right now? I'm eating right and exercising. So when somebody asks me, how are you losing the weight? Eating right and exercising. You know, now if it's somebody personal or whatever, somebody that I can maybe help, or, you know, see who's really struggling, I do share my story with them, because I'm not ashamed. You know, and that's why I get on here. And if I was ashamed, I wouldn't be telling the world at this point. But, you know, everybody don't have to, you don't have to feel obligated to tell everybody that you had surgery, because it's actually none of their business. You know, but this is a serious surgery. I want you guys to take care of yourself, because I've been hearing people getting sick and different things like that because they're just not following the plan. You know, you want to keep up with your doctor's appointments and all that, you know. So it's like we have to, you know, and as things happen to you, share them. If you don't want to, you know, like make a video like some of us, because some people are camera shy. I was at one point. You know, type it in a form or something like that. Share your information back to people so that we can learn. Because anything that I come up with, just like I say, a year and 4 months out, I'm still like, you know, I have great restriction. I'm still like, you know, struggling with these sometime. But it gets better. Of course, y'all know my past videos. I complain about the skin. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was like, I'm not gonna have surgery. I've been thinking about it. I'm scared because I don't want to go into another major surgery. And I was like, oh no, because whoever want me, they're just going to take me who I am. Fine. You see, look, I still got, you know, like the skin and, you know, the saddlebags. And I mean, my arm would be so small if I was to take that off. But I'm scared. I was looking at Kelawanda, who I've been following for a long time now, almost 2-3 years. She's great. You can check her out. She was one of the ones that I didn't think that would ever have surgery. But I guess as you go on in life, you lose weight. You got to be happy with yourself, whatever it is. And don't get me wrong, this doesn't bother me. Look at me with the short sleeve on. And every now and then I get a little self-conscious about it, throwing a jacket, throwing a little shawl or whatever. It is what it is. I just thank God I don't have the weight on me. I don't have that burden on me anymore. But now that I'm getting, you know, like, okay, what can I do to improve myself more? And I think that's where it comes in at. We be satisfied, okay, we lost the weight. And then something else comes. You know, that's just like a woman. You want short hair 1 minute, long hair the next. So I'm like, okay, well, now, okay, because I'm thinking now I'm a 4'6", like I said again. If the excess skin that I had on my abdomen and on my arms was gone, I'd probably be like a 2. Because I'm sure that's about 20 or 30 pounds, that excess skin. And like, you know, of course my stomach is flat, but, and as I tell everybody, I have them laughing, I look good in my clothes. But you take it off? Nah. And it's not bad because I guess I've never had any kids. It's not like hanging, sagging, or shaved. Some people get, I mean, some people have, I mean, they lose so much weight till they have to get it off because it either be rashy or I don't have that. Actually, it's still kind of like in place, but it's not as firm as I want it to be. You know, like I want that two-piece body ready, but I'm not two-piece body ready. But like I said again, you know, we just have to keep that in mind, share the information as we grow. Like I said again, I was never considering surgery, but I've been thinking about it because, you know, I want to look good. But at this time, I'm happy at this point. As I get more information, or if I go on in my journey, I definitely will share the information with you guys and you share with me. I want to thank you all to my new subscribers. I can't just email every single one of you, but I thank God for you. I thank God for your information. The people that emailed me, I hope I got back with you. I know I got to get a couple of emails out there. And, you know, any questions that you ask me, y'all know I'm going to be real with y'all. I mean, that's all I can be. You know, a lot of people scared. Yeah. If you don't be, if you're not scared, something wrong with you. Because trust me, this is a major surgery. You know, a lot of people dress it up thinking it's perfect. No, it's not perfect, but it's definitely damn near perfect. I mean, my pros outweigh my cons, and if I looking back now, if I had to do it again, I would do it again. It just doesn't. Let me tell you, I was a big confident girl, like I told you. So it just as my coworker said, it just made a different Trinisha. I mean, it's like I'm just a different person. So I just really thank God, you know, for allowing this procedure to come in my life, because it has changed me. It has changed, you know, my outlook on different things. And I want to be healthy now. It's like, you know, what was I thinking before? I guess I was just content. You know, when you content until that light bulb or whatever your thing is that trigger you to get, you know, maybe it's depression or your husband and you find a new person. You know, for me, when they told me I had high blood pressure and borderline diabetes, oh no. My grandmother died from that. So and I see my daddy suffer with diabetes right now. So I'm like, I don't want to be sick. I don't have any kids. Nobody would take care of me. I'd be left in the dark house by myself or something like that. So whatever your thing is that triggered you to have the surgery, you want to make sure that you know, just stick with it and just, you know that you making the decision that's going to help save your life. And that's what it did for me. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for just being faithful to my channel, even though my videos are not all that. I don't have all these graphics and all this things to show you. I come on here and I just tell you how I feel, what I've been going through. Like, life is great. I mean, I wish I could find a husband. I don't know, all this sexiness is going to waste. But, you know, but I know God is going to bless that in my life eventually. I want to just give you a body shot like I always do to show you how I look. This is me at 152. Yeah, hopefully. I want to get to 145, but oh, it's just so hard. But yeah, so 152, total of like 110 pounds lost, I guess. 9 pounds lost. Still going strong, still, you know, working at it on a daily basis, keeping my mental together, because it's a mental thing, you know, getting support from friends and family, you know, and of course the compliments definitely do you good. But just believing in myself and knowing that I don't want to ever go back. I never want to go back. And I just thank God, and I just can't thank my friend who actually opened my eyes to the surgery. You know, she opened my eyes to the surgery, and I just really appreciate her, because it just really changed my life. I just feel so much better about my life and, you know, about myself, you know. And we could think of 1,000 things to do for ourselves, but this is one thing I'm glad I did. Pros and cons, good and all. But you can ask me any questions you want. I'm going to end this because I know I've been rambling. Hey, let me give you that body shot. 1 second. Let me move the chair. So, all right. Here I go. This is me. My little work dress on. Of course, at work I had a little blazer on because I didn't want to look unprofessional. You see I got a little boop. I still got the arms, you guys, but hey, we're gonna work on that eventually. Like I said again, I'm gonna get a little close so you can see. And I have no support on or anything, so this is me. And it was so funny, I wanted to make you guys laugh. My cousin, who was my first cousin, came over, and she thought, you know, because she's never saw me with my clothes off, so she just assumed that I had on a Spanx, or I always wear Spanx or something like a compressing garment to hold me in. So she saw me the other day with my underclothes on, and she was completely shocked. She was like, oh my God, I thought you had fat on it there squeezing it in. I didn't realize you were shapely as you were, so thank God. And who knows, all this was under that. But yes, 152, and like I said again, I'm fairly short. I'm like, I know I'm no more than 5'9", 5'2", you know, but 110 pounds, a year and 4 months out. Can't ask for any more. I still got a lot to work on, my inner thighs and my legs, and I want to tighten up this part where I do have a little saggy skin on my abdomen. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm thankful where I am. Size 4, 6, 8, depending on what store I go in and how cheap it is or whatever. So I want to thank you guys again for watching. Monthly updates. Hopefully I won't be going that long. You know, my birthday is coming up in the next couple of months, so I'm gonna have to do a birthday video. I'm actually going on vacation. It has been confirmed. I think I'm going to the Bahamas for my birthday. So can you believe it? I'm just traveling all over, but I won't be in a two-piece. Bye.